So today is a little bit different than most of the days. Connor's begging me to do a podcast, so I'll probably end up doing a podcast. But a lot of things going on today is me taking a lot of sales calls. So I have one client in particular to where we're pretty closely connected in everything that we do. And me developing pretty much the sales process and marketing process is kind of what I've been doing this entire time. So I'm about to hop in, take a bunch of sales calls to really get some practical information on if I do this, what processes can I then give to a salesperson that I can bring on and pay essentially to do the exact same thing. So today's gonna be doing a lot of that work.
Been a while out for the weekend. We myself and I, my three friends. Nigga feel like talking and leaked in. ASAP niggas finna sneak in. Finger to the
All right, so the number one thing I preach all the time is the importance of developing a sales process. So regardless if you're a freelancer or if you're somebody selling programs or you're selling a service, whatever that is, developing a solid sales process. So what you have right now, I have HubSpot pulled up, which is my CRM. I have my prospecting question little script, my script prepared for me to sit down and start calling all these individuals. Now the only thing missing is me actually sitting down and do the work. So for the next probably 5 minutes, I'm going to practice my script. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to walk myself through it, my own scenarios, and I'm preparing. This is me warming up just like I'd warm up for a jiu-jitsu competition. Watch the webinar and ultimately apply for a position or program. We're going to adjust that. Ask. So right now, one of the biggest things I'm going through is trying to identify realistically the best opportunities for myself, and then also letting myself know where are the wasted opportunities. So you can see right here, I'm going through making sure and assigning them based off of the lead status. So here's what I want to know from you. Almost every time I speak with somebody that tries to put something off or paying it later, it's because they either don't have the confidence or they're scared. I want to know right now, is this a decision that you truthfully want to make, or are you just trying to delay making a decision? And it's completely okay. You don't have to worry about saying no to me. You could be transparent. I don't want to have to force a sell. I want you to genuinely make what's best for you. Alrighty, so right now, I spent the morning reaching out to a ton of prospects for sales. I'm about to sit down and write some email copy and probably start working out some specific sales funnels for my clients. So that's the gist right now. Say something important more than anything else. Like, try not to waste the individual's time. It's really important that we get some context of what we're writing this copy for. So let's say you're writing copy for email in this specific circumstance. When you're reaching out to somebody, cover something really quickly and really simply. Don't make it super long. As much as I preach and use long form sales copy in all of my ads, when it comes to something as personal as reaching out to somebody via email, keep it super short, super simple, and make it fast. So Connor's already left for the day. I wanted to give a fun little update. I just got off the phone with the second prospect today. So far, we've closed 2 deals, over $2,900 in deals, with another one set to close hopefully tomorrow. And I want to talk about how that was possible. The way I made that possible was being bold in my conversations with individuals on these sales calls. See, if you want to become a successful freelancer or anybody along those lines, you need to be willing to be bold about the promises you make and that you can actually back up. So one of the things I did with an individual earlier, he just wasn't sure. He wasn't confident with himself. He wasn't giving himself permission to be successful. So what I mean by that, he asked me after the call, he said, "Nathan, I think I need to take time to think about this." And I said, let's say Ron for this example. Ron, that's completely fine. If you need to take that time to think about it, that's completely fine. But this is the point I want to make right now. If you're saying that just to get off the phone with me, I want you to tell me right now. Because if you're saying that just to get off the phone with me, I don't want you to do it. I just want you to say no right now. But if you know
If you know deep down this is the right decision you need to be making, I want you to make that commitment to me right now. And if it means that you sign up 2 weeks from now, I don't care. That's not what matters. What matters is that you make the commitment today to your success with this program. And if that's your goal, completely fine. I'll follow up with you 2 weeks from now. I don't care about that. But that's my goal, because that's us just having to get over an obstacle of maybe you getting the money together, something along those lines. What I don't want you to make the mistake of is second guessing yourself and second guessing if this is going to be a good choice for your life, because it is an amazing choice. And so I go through this conversation with him, and he says, you know what? I'm down. Follow up with me tomorrow, follow up with me next week, and then again on the 15th, and I'll convert on the 15th. I said, great. And what happened? Exactly what I expected. He called me just a little bit ago and ended up closing right on the phone. The point I'm getting at, people, a lot of times people do have the money. What they don't have is the confidence to make that decision with that money. So take that, use it how you want.